Now is the time. Pyrotechnics, silverware, Wembley Stadium, the Checkatrade Trophy final. Here we are. First chance at some non-league cup action. This is where we make our mark. Playing against MK Dons, our record against them so far this season, 2 matches in the league, 2 draws. Let's do lineup since they put it up. Larson in goal, Tozer, Hansen, Adu, and Nickelbust across the back. 4-4-2. Ed Collins starts on the right. Hamden with Labadie in the middle. Rigg on the left. Up front, Hopper and Isaac King. Our bench personnel for today: Marcus Beauchamp, backup keeper, Scott Bennett, Mark Randall, Mendes Lang, and Bruno Miranda. There's the Dons lineup. They are going to go 4-5-1, just like they did the last 2. And it proved to be hard for us to break down, but on the other hand, they couldn't get us either. 2-0-0 ties against the Dons earlier this season. No goals on their ground, no goals on our ground. Let's hope things are a little different at Wembley. We want to do what we've always done, keep them out, but do something we've never done and put one past them. So we're in the huddle, we're just about ready to do that. We're not talking about any update stuff. This video is all about this cup final. I'm sure they'll be ready to play soon. We've worked hard to get here, and as the top team in League One, we should be here. They're the second top team. They should also be here. But since we haven't been able to beat each other in the league, this is kind of the most fitting end to the lower league cup. It's like King and Hopper are ready. Let's get her done. Oh, my thumbs are sweaty already. Let's just try and get some touches on the ball. Alright. Hamden tries to square it out. There we go. Move it about, lads. Labadie finds Rigg with some space out in the wing, but his touch is garbage. I need some help from Adu out there. He covers well, and the man clips him down. Referee immediately in there. Is he going to be an early card? It is indeed. Booking for the Don striker, or winger. He was a bit late, maybe a little harsh. I mean, Adu just stepped in. He went flying through. A striker's tackle, we'll call that. Back in possession. Labadie now. Good forward play from them. Collins a bit of space. Whips it in. The cross is blocked. We'll have our first corner. And the ball's gone out for a corner. Alright, who we've got to aim for? No huge targets in there actually, so Hammy, Danny just whip it up and in. Labadie rises. He's got it. It's off the line. Collins first to react. Back to Nickelbust it goes. We've got our first attempt on goal. We need some options though. King tried to dance inside. He was caught out by the defender. And now Don's getting their first possession. Trying to spring it around. Using the extra midfield man to hold possession there. Nickelbust stepped over to the right for a second to take possession of that. Tozer's out there on the left to cover for him. We need to be careful in this, sort of defensive midfield area because they've got the extra man. Good step from Labadie to find the space to pick out Rigg. Now Hamden. He's making the run. Oh, it's going in. Is Hamden going to be first? Nope, defender got there. Hamden's picked up the pieces. Now Labadie. Out to Nickelbust. He drills one. It's on target. We haven't seen a Nickelbust long shot for quite some time. Hansen wins that header. Can't find Hopper though. It's just held off. Bit of dance in there. Crisp defending there. Hopper wins it back. That's some good movement. To King now. He can't turn his man.
Short passes, keeping the ball.
Labadie finds. Now Rig. We've got all the impetus. Inside it goes. Hopper. Oh, not a good ball. And you can't shield the man out. Micklebust right, or Adu rises to get it to Micklebust.
There's good progress with this attack.
Good ball. Finds Hopper, but he's cut down.
Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now...
There's holding up midfield, trying to spread it around. In it goes to the corner. Micklebust still hanging out on that right side. Poor cross. They're going to have a goal kick. Trying to pick out Hopper. He's not the best of all physicals target strikers, but he does the job. Rig now overlap the Micklebust. Back it goes. Hamden almost let it get away from him. Just looking for some kind of movement. There's Hamden trying to turn his man. The advantage goes up. There's Rig. Chipped in first time, and it's cleared away. Just a little too high for Micklebust. Trying to find some movement. There's just not a whole lot going on there, and touches are a bit off. Adu covering the pieces there. Slide down the line. Collins can stop it. He's stepped away from his man. Labadie now. He's trying to burst through. Gets it in behind for Hopper. He gets to it. It's wide. He may have been offside. No, he wasn't. Oh, he was. He was. Yep. Well done there. Got some lovely movement. King now. He's got Collins outside of him, but he needs some help inside. Don't run next to him. Don't run next to him. That's not what we need. Hopper, he's managed to hold off his man this time. Hamden, too slow on the ball. It took him, what, 4 touches just to turn around. Labadie caught on the back foot. And Micklebust and Labadie managed to win that back. Cross now to Hamden. King now. Hamden can't get it off his toes, and back it goes to the keeper for the Dons. All the way back, and they are pinging it around. One false step and they could be in trouble.
Good strong tackle. Some potential.
Good ball now, good counter. Over the top looking for King. He's picked off the defender, but not in the best position. Tried to square it into Hopper, couldn't find him. Collins sprinting back, trying to win it off them, but not successful there. Here comes that extra man in midfield. They're all lining up there, but no one really getting forward too much. There's one on the left. Tozer manages to hold off Powell there. And he's been fouled, but he's taken out for a goal kick, no problem. Oh, he's called a free kick. How about that? How about that? Hansen hasn't had a whole lot to do. Gets it out to Adu. Now Micklebust. Labadie touch inside now. Need to get people more further forward. There we go. There's the touch. Excellent. Keep going. Hopper slides it through to Labadie. Rig hasn't made a run. Micklebust out there crowding the space as well. Hopper now with space. He's curled one. It's wide. keep chipping away at them. We've got all the possession. Look at 67%. Don's hardly getting a sniff. But we need to be a bit more efficient when defending, or when taking their clearances. Tozer's been caught out. He's maybe been our weak link at the back. Ooh, a bit of a flop there. The referee calls it, but he thinks he's injured. He's going to get back up. There's no problem with him, he thinks. Curled in. Headed out. And a goal kick. Right. Let's sweep this up to Hopper. See if we can get control of it again. Knocked down to Rig. Well done.
3 minutes to be added on.
Now Hamden. Tozer. There we go. Nickelbus making the run into the corner. He's got a touch. He doesn't quite have the pace to really get ahead of them. Good touch away from Rig, but he's looking for the middle pass. Managed to rescue it, but the referee says enough is enough. No stoppage. And it's going just like the previous script. 0-0. I do have a plan for my subs, though, that should be able to open them up. Mainly, King is going to get the first hour, see if we can use his technique to get in there, and then as their defender's tired, we'll bring on Miranda for him and use the pace to get in behind. So far, nothing has worked. We've had more shots, but nothing really close. The closest chance probably was when Hopper had that shot, but he was offside.
Football League Trophy, second half now underway.
Yeah, this is when we're coming to the crunch. When the special players step up and
we need
really make the difference.
Some movement. Go on, Tozer. Go on, Tozer. Instead, everyone's run away. Run away.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball.
Yeah, he just fouled him in the back there, lost all his momentum and pressure.
They've got a chance in this part
He's
of the
been given
pitch.
all the space to go through the middle.
They've licked up well. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Stepped in by Hansen. Hamden is breaking. He's needing some support, though. Into the corner for Hopper. Is it going to stay in? Not quite. Back it goes. And all the way to the keeper. This is the way the Dons play every match. It's just pass it around the back. Fine, fine, fine.
And the manager's going to make a change here. Good forward play from them. Good defending.
That's good play by Hamden. Picks out Collins. He's got no support, though. Well in by Labbit. He's been pulled back, though. And beaten the second time around. Well won by Adu again. He has stepped in at important times. Once or twice in this match. Oh, Hopper trying to hit Collins as he went through the gap. Defender just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Oh, it's switching players to everyone that I do not want. And it's chipped over the bar. I don't know what Dons are playing at. They haven't had a meaningful attack yet. I'm bringing off the man who's been carded for, I think, a more defensive player. Just proving that they really don't want to win matches. I don't know how they have done. Somebody get that in. There we go.
We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Hopper.
Just looking for a bit more movement like that into meaningful places. right now. Labadie. Let's find something. Ooh, cut through the back. Not a good challenge, but referee is okay with it. Hampton back off. Mickelbus has got this. And it goes. Larson controls that easily. Hamden taken down. Quick turn. Long shot. It's off the post. And that's been the most meaningful attack so far, I think.
Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. Trying to find a way through here, probing away.
Needs someone to keep the running going.
Strongly.
Rig just runs out of space. No one showing. It's been hot and cold so far.
Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them.
Good challenge by Mickelbust. He's been pulled back. The referee says not a foul. And now they've got the ball. We're going to make that first change. I think we're going to make two changes actually. King is going to come off. We're going to replace him with the pace of Miranda. And then Hamden is going to be replaced by Randall. Randall's been playing fairly well recently. Scored 1 goal last month. And created a lot. I suppose Hamden scored a couple of goals as well, but doesn't contribute quite as much to the overall flow of play. There's just no movement when we get into those wide positions. They're just all standing waiting for the ball.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. Here's a chance to attack. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped.
Mickelbust again wins the challenge. They do. Just fires it out to Tozer. Up over the top. That's an interesting ball. That's a bit too far inside though. Collins can't get there. And it's knocked out. First two changes. King is coming on. Or coming off. Hamden off as well. Miranda and Randall. And making one as well. Nicky Maynard replacing Clark Harris up top. Right, let's see if we can make the pace pay.
Miranda attacking well here.
First chance for Miranda. Labadie. Now Hopper. Trying to find it work. He finds Miranda. Now Rig. Across to the back post. There's nobody there. And it's going to go for a throw-in. Oh, straight through the back. What? And not a foul? That's just some pretty blatant refereeing for their side. Upson charging down the line. Hansen gets a toe in. Long back it goes. And back to the winger. Randall's missed. Turn, no problem. Larson send it long. Hopper gets the touch. Now Miranda, does he have some magic in him? He's beaten one. Trying to hit the gap. Shot! It's in! Bruno Miranda! Coming off the bench to do exactly what I meant for him to do. That's what we were looking for. I mean, he just drew the defenders in, cut past one, hit the gap, and then caressed it into the bottom corner. That's a really good finish. That's the kind of thing this guy's capable of. Not a whole lot of strength or stamina, but he's got quick moves, and his finishing is quite good. And that's a perfect example of that. Alright. So, we'll see what... We'll go a bit more defensive so we can maybe hit on the break. The question is, do we... Actually, I think I know if we're going to make that last sub, it's going to be... It'll probably be Bennett for Hopper. That way we can add another midfielder. Oh man, they're trying to hit now. Look at that. If we can get the ball to Miranda in that kind of position, he's wide open. His pace will just tear them apart.
Great interception. And they've got to score soon.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see the opposition manager put another centre-half on here to try and cope with this aerial bombardment that's about to come.
Oh, I tried to put it over the top. That's the kind of idea. Bruno Miranda made the run.
Comes in with a tackle. It's nicely worked until that point.
Over the top. Miranda wasn't ready for that time to get going.
Regain possession.
And they are sending everything forward now. Oh, Miranda just couldn't get the touch.
Forward, having won the ball.
There we go. Oh, where's Miranda? He's not up front.
Strong,
Rig
fair challenge
trying to beat the man, but he's had to take him down. Let's make that change now. Unless we want to bring off just a straight swap for Labadie. No, I think we want his strength and tackling ability on. Let's go back to this one that I like to play sometimes. You go there. Rig, get back on the left. Hopper's gonna drop there for now. Okay, that's how we're gonna line up. Hopper's gonna be switched for Bennett. Alright, 5 minutes. That's all we need to survive.
So we've got a substitution now, Alan, and one of the great performers in
Don't know why we're looking at Nils Larsson for this.
Yeah, and what a round of applause he's getting, and quite right too. He's put in every ounce of effort possible here.
Labadie has not done well there.
Could be dangerous.
They've thrown another striker up.
Really vital interception here.
Well done. Sent into the corner. That's actually a really good ball. Will Miranda outpace his man? Not quite. We almost got the ball off him though. Just 2 minutes of stoppage is all they say. Tozer knocks it down. Bennett's run down from the back. How many times do they just get to plow our guys through? Flag up for offside. He's missed anyway. Doesn't matter. He was well offside. Let's just call a spade a spade. He's well off. They didn't call it though. Where do we want to punt it? Into this corner. Up it goes. And that's the end of it. 1-0. Bruno Miranda comes off the bench to get us a trophy. Controller down. Let's sit back and enjoy this. We worked hard for it. Can't say that. We dominated the match, kept possession. The Dons' game plan has finally come down upon them. You can't win games against good teams by passing the ball around the back and parking the bus.
Very successful team. Congratulations to them.
Alright.
Wonderful
Enjoy it. This is our, assuming we win the league, this is our last time to play in it. Championship teams do not get involved in this one.
Well, they're a proper team, aren't they? They've stuck together, defended really well in this
Everyone happy.
Snatched the
We've got
goals.
our second trophy, the first one of course last year, the league trophy. Hopefully we can add a third. We don't have long to go in that. And there goes Labadie, Captain Fantastic. Whoosh. There we go. That's it. Okay, so as we're going to go through more festivities and the highlights, let's get to the end of this video. As always, have a look in the doobly-doo, the info bar where all the information that I don't talk about happens, links and such. We have a vote still going on for which team I'm going to play in career mode for FIFA 18. Newport County, of course, a choice. Port Vale, Wickham Wanderers, and Forest Green Rovers are also there. Choose your favorite, hit the link, pick it, and leave your vote. We'll tally them up in a few months when the release date's a bit closer. Like this video if you enjoy taking home silverware. Leave your comments. What did you think of the match? What did you think of the performance? And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'm going to let this roll through the highlights so you can see that sweet winner from Miranda one more time. But I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, home.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. He can put them in front.